Since its launch back in 2019, Nintendo Switch Online has added loads of new games to its existing virtual consoles, including ones that make their Classic Edition counterparts obsolete. We're still calling them virtual consoles, right? But with the release of N64 and Genesis as part of the expansion pack in Game Boy and Game Boy Advance, there are now just as many new Japanese versions to download. You may have even seen us play some with no explanation and wondered, how do they do it? Can I do it? Today on Famicom Dojo Denshi Mail, we answer your questions from the original video, update our instructions, and avoid some of the other elements that haven't aged quite as gracefully.
Ready? Okay.
Can I use these instructions to download Super Famicom and other Japanese NSO titles? Do Japanese games work with my non-Japanese Nintendo Switch Online subscription? How do I get rid of Japanese stories in my newsfeed? And is it legal?
I will make it legal.
Nintendo added a big red button to the main menu back in version 11 of the Switch firmware. Clicking on it brings you to a special landing page with tabs for just about everything Nintendo Switch Online, including the ability to download software that you won't be able to start if you don't yet have an NSO subscription, but cleverly includes links to sign up or upgrade to the expansion pack. And we will definitely come back to that later. We've almost Beetlejuiced it. There's also a tab with links to the Nintendo Store website to purchase NSO-compatible Switch controllers. Like this Famicom set, which has the most ridiculous yet apropos secret feature that only works on Famicom for NSO, but that's another story entirely. No. Okay. The Consoles tab has eShop shortcuts to download every Nintendo Virtual Console that's been released since 2019. Virtual consoles? Yeah, no, still feels weird to say. Although, if you live outside Japan like I do, you may have noticed there's nary a Famicom in sight. And that's because we're in the wrong eShop. Nintendo Switch may be region-free, #and region locking, but that doesn't mean that the regions don't exist. They just moved to your Nintendo account. While that's easy enough to change, you can't do it from your Switch. Which is just crazy, Nintendo. It's been 7 years. Why is there still no browser? Just take the one from the Wii U. It's not like anyone's using it anymore. Oh, too soon? Grab your smartphone, tablet, or PC and head over to my.nintendo.com. Create a new account. Yes, even if you have one already. Please save all questions for the end. And change the country/region of residence drop-down to Japan. This is the secret sauce that selects the eShop region and newsfeed on your console. Next, add a profile to your Switch using the email address and password of your new account. Click on the NSO button from the main screen, select your new profile, and now you're on the Japanese landing page. All thanks to the region of your new account. No more searching the eShop or typing katakana into a Japanese virtual keyboard. Instead, you can just click on the icon for Famicom, Japanese Game Boy, Super Famicom, or N64. This will take you to the download page on the Japanese eShop, which, okay, so maybe it's more than one click and there is some Japanese to read, but just click on the buttons we're showing you here and you shouldn't have a problem. Once the software is finished downloading, it'll get updates like any other game. But while we're waiting, now is the perfect time to delete the Japanese account from your Switch. Just yeet that bad boy right into the sun. The kid's still saying yeet. Deleting this account is the main way to get Japanese news items out of your feed. But if that sounds like too much work, or you just want to keep the account around to download more games in the future, you can also change the region to something other than Japan for the same result. Using this method avoids changing the region on your primary Nintendo account and losing all your gold and platinum coins. It demonstrates that you don't need to upgrade to a family plan or add the Japanese account to an existing one, although you absolutely can if you want. And it proves that you don't need to sign up for a separate Nintendo Switch Online subscription. Oh, hey! The N64 finished downloading. I can't wait to see which games only came out in the Japanese version. Ah, that's right. I need to pay for the NSO expansion pack to play this. No time like the present. See, I told you we'd come back to this. If you already have an NSO subscription, you can add the expansion pack from the menu at any time. You'll even get a discount prorated at 9 cents per day until your next renewal, after which your new renewal date will be the day that you added the expansion. Also, the non-Nintendo virtual consoles like Sega Mega Drive aren't grouped with the Nintendo ones, so it's a bit more of a journey to download, but they are there. Plus, if you have any of the specialized controllers, like the Super Famicom one I got from Vink, or this Retro Fighter Special Edition Brawler 64 pad for the N64, or once again this Famicom set, which I got off of eBay, they'll work just as well with North American versions of the service, for the most part. Oh, which reminds me. I wonder if the N64 controllers are... nope, still sold out. Looks like the Brawler 64 was a good purchase after all. Hey, how much are the Genesis ones? Oh no, not a chance.
Famicom Dojo.
We're going to be talking a lot more about Nintendo Switch Online. Please like this video if you found these instructions useful. Watch this video next for a deeper dive into Game Boy for NSO and its Japanese counterpart. And be sure to subscribe to Famicom Dojo so you don't miss the upcoming reviews of this limited edition Brawler 64 controller for Switch and PC, and these Famicom controllers and their secret feature. Plus a whole bunch more I didn't even mention. And Beetlejuice.